Marches by student nurses and midwives in protest at plans in England to scrap state-funded bursaries. From August, nurses and midwives starting training will need to take out student loans, as with other courses. The government argues this will encourage universities to create a lot more places. But UCAS figures showed university applications were nearly a quarter lower this year in England. Labour says if elected, it'll restore the bursaries due to be scrapped in August. The party also wants to end the 1% pay cap for health staff. It says its policies will be paid for by reversing corporation tax cuts. Labour also plans to get regulators to draw up guidelines on safe staffing in hospitals and then legislate to make hospitals abide by them.
Well, we think it's deeply unfair that our NHS staff have had to suffer from a 1% pay cap continually under this Conservative government. We're saying we're going to scrap that cap, we're going to give our NHS staff the pay they deserve, and we're going to ask the independent public sector pay bodies to look at the evidence again and come forward with a fair package for our NHS staff, because they deserve better than what they're getting under this Conservative government.
But the Conservatives argued that Labour's funding plans for the measures didn't stack up.
There's always a case for paying nurses more. They work extremely hard. But Labour have already promised this money from corporation tax 12 times. They've promised it for university tuition fees, for the school's budget. And if you don't really have that money, if you then lift that pay cap, what you end up having to do is to employ fewer nurses, and that means less safe hospital wards.
The Liberal Democrats said Labour was not being honest with the public about the revenue raised to pay for the policies. Hugh Pym, BBC News.